Should be going live now. Yep, perfect. Okay, everyone. Hello, if you are there. We have Em and Beck today doing a live. Woo-hoo.
Hello.
Hi, Em. How are you?
I am fine. Hi, Beck. How are you?
I'm really well.
And action.
What are we doing today?
Today we are making a file folder. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Ooh. Well, I actually have never made one myself, as in, like, I've got a die that does one, but I've never actually made one. So,
What size is your die?
it's tiny. It's such a cute die.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's hang
Hello,
on.
Annie. Hey, Mom.
Morning, Annie. Okay, so I think I have some in here.
Yeah, I'd love to see what size it comes out with the die. This is the some of the A4 paper that you gave me, Mom. We're gonna start with an A4 sheet, A4 sized piece of paper. Oh, cute.
So that's my 4 inches
Oh, I love that
there.
paper as well. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, when you fold it up, it becomes 2.5.
They're cute. Like you were saying, if you made like an accordion folder, you could slot those into the pockets, and that was so cute.
Yeah, or even these could be the pockets. I'm hoping that that's something
Don't you think it's a shame though when you do an accordion folder when you've got used such lovely papers though, and you stick them back to back?
Well, would you then do it that way round?
I suppose, because then you get to see what's inside. But
then you open it up and
it seems a shame because then you could make it out of like some other paper, generic kind of paper, still nice.
Yeah.
And then slot the little files in.
Yeah. No, that's a really good idea. Maybe that's what I need to do.
And then someone can reuse all of the paper on the files then because it's lovely paper. Or they can use the folders, use the files as little files, or keep, it's their choice. There's so much they can then do with it rather than if it's stuck back to back.
Yeah, but the one thing that's what we were just talking about before we came on is I don't like the fact that obviously that is set there in that location, so I can't then make several across. So
yeah, you want it to go like zigzag in there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to have the tab, like with the one that you're showing us today. Hopefully we can actually see if we could move the tab along.
Well, you know what you could do with that anyway, because you could just slice that tab off nice and neatly.
Yeah.
And then you can get your little tab die out and stick them wherever you want.
That's a very good point. But then would I need a die? Would you just round the corners?
Because it cuts them out a lovely size and nice and neat, and they fold up nicely, don't they? Then all you've got to do is slide that edge off.
Yeah.
And then you can stick
well then
wherever you want.
Okie dokie. So are you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready? So we're going to make roughly an A5 size one.
An A5 size one. So we need an A4 page.
Yeah. So A4 page, but
is that the measurements of an A4 page?
Oh, I'm not sure, but it's 8 1/4 inches by 11.11 inches.
Oh, there you go. Laura's just come in and said, "What about making them on the Cricut, Beck?"
Oh yeah, of course.
I completely forgot. I wonder whether there's actually a file.
Yeah, but then Laura, where's the fun then? Beck can't follow my instructions. And you just know where that's going to lead her. No, you don't.
That's exactly right. So the 11.11 is the length of the paper that we need. So the height of the paper, and then the width of the paper is the 8 1/4.
Yeah. So like you were we were saying just before we started, you've got to be careful with the directional paper.
Yeah.
Because one's going to be facing the other way, which is why I've gone with a non-directional paper.
Okay, so let's just slice off that bit. So your paper's already the right size, is it?
Yes, baby.
Now, do I want the map? Hang on, I'll bring it up. You want the map? And so is the tab going to be on the front side up here at the top?
No, so here's the one I made earlier.
Okay, so the tab goes on the back.
Yeah. It's up to you though, because when we come to cut the tab, it's up to you. You can change how you fold it, etc. But
yeah,
the tutorial I was watching, it was on the back, so that because you've got this extra like little lip that sticks out.
I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot.
You know, if that was on the front, it would be silly. You wouldn't see. You know, you'd have. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's just, if I measure 8 1/4, does it chop off the whole map? No, it doesn't. So I may as well chop off that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just chatting to myself.
Okay. Do you know it's okay? It's good. You keep chatting so we know what you're doing and what you're thinking. Just don't tell us something you're thinking if it's not appropriate.
At this time in the morning, there's nothing that would be running through my mind that's not appropriate other than my bed.
Okay. I'm imagining this little cartoon of a bed now running you through one ear to the other.
Yeah,
my bed is running through my mind. Are you ready?
I think so. I think so. I have to probably get a scorer.
Well, it's up to you if you want to score, or you can just like go for it and just fold, which is what I'm going to do.
Okay, you go for it. I'll go with the score.
Okay, I'm going to go with the score as well. No, I'm going to fold. You go with the score. I basically want to. So let's, for example, have a look at your paper.
Yeah.
Now mine's non-directional, so it doesn't matter where I start. But you need to hold yours like that, how you've got it. Flip it over. Yeah. Then fold up, because that's the one you're having on the front. So go up now with the. That's it. Don't fold it completely, but just So now you know that front section you're looking at now.
Yeah.
That has to be 5.5 inches.
This part.
Yeah. So that now you know where to put your paper to score, but you'll turn it over, won't you? So your score's on the inside.
So yeah. So you're facing it that way. For anyone that is following along.
Yeah. Whereas
a direction
I'm going to measure on my mat.
As long as your score starts this side. If it started this side, you'd follow the other way. So 5 1/2, did you say?
Yeah. So I'm just going to go. Mine's got inches on my mat, so I'm just going to fold mine back to 5 1/2. On here, and I've got a nice. Apologies if you can hear an ice cream man here.
Yeah, at that time of the night.
Yeah, it's so loud. Whistle while you work. The ice cream man's a jerk. That's what we always sing because he comes so late.
That's so late in the day. It's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
There's some kids that'll be in bed and then suddenly be like ice cream. And sometimes the music distorts so much because he has it so loud. Do you have ice cream men come around in Australia? I mean, obviously not this time of year, but
I have heard an ice cream van a couple of times when I've been in the garden. But yeah, I've never seen him. Never ever seen him. I've heard him.
Hi, Mandy.
He obviously doesn't go down our street. Hey, Mandy. Morning. Are we good to fold? We've already folded. Oh, gosh.
I'm behind. I didn't score mine, that's why. So I just went for it.
Have I made a mistake?
Yeah.
I'll just chop off some of the top.
Did you do 11 by 11?
11.11, wasn't it? 11.1.
Yeah. No, 11, not 11.1.
Oh, what's 11.11? What?
It's 11. Hang on.
Hang
It's
on,
11.
show me.
It's 11 of these. Right, you ready? 11 of these. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What are they? 16ths.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, 11.11 of an inch.
Okay, I thought it was 11.1.
No, sorry, Beck.
That's okay. I'll just chop some off the top and then.
That's me. I didn't know how to write it, so I did 8.25 inches by 11.11. It still works, doesn't it? It's like a decimal place. No. Dave said it doesn't work.
No, 11 sixteenths.
Yeah.
You've done 1/10.
1/10.
Oh,
so Beck did it right. She did 11.1.
If she's done 11.1,
she did. Yeah. Right. She was closer to what I've written down here than what I thought I'd written down. Anyway.
No. She's a lot further off. She's a lot further off.
Oh well.
Got a ruler.
Oh, Beck, I'm sorry.
Oh, good. This doesn't matter.
You're only 8. What are we? So you'd be. Yours is somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hers is going to be somewhere around here.
Yeah. She's is yours bigger or shorter?
It'll be smaller.
Smaller. Right. So see, I did it so that the gap that I left, this top gap here.
Yeah.
Is the 11. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So I did 5.5. So basically, you fold your paper so that if you hadn't got this extra edge, that is each side of that. The width is 5.5.
Yeah.
This is 11. So this is 11/16. So as we've now learned.
I feel like I'm getting a maths lesson.
Sorry. 11 and 11/16.
You know what though?
What I meant. Is that what I meant?
This is perfect for an envelope.
Yes, Laura, Dave's the praise, and I'm the beauty. Cheers, sweetheart.
I love it.
But Beck's the brains in her. I'm not saying you're not the beauty, Beck, but you're the brains.
Yeah, both. I'm both. I'm modest. I'm both.
You can do what you want with this bit. As long as you leave a little bit of a gap. It's now deciding. It's now deciding how much of this, how deep you want your tab to be, so that you leave that little extra bit on your folder. Now I know because I've got plenty of room to do 1/2 inch. So if you look at this.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got more than 1/2 inch there.
Yeah, because I've got 11/16. I've got okay, it's right there. So this gap here is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to put a little line there.
Yeah.
So when I'm going to have this gap going all the way down, and my tab will be that deep. So I will actually be cutting. And you can make your tab as wide as you want as well. So I'm going to decide to do mine 2.5 inches, which is what I did on the other one. So I'm then going to make another line. So I'm putting the corner here. And I'm marking 1, 2.5 inches there. And that's how big my tab's going to be. But if you want your tab to be just, if you want your next tab to start here. So let's say I'll do 2 file folders for the mail that I'm doing. And this one can go behind it so that we can just check how well it works. Because I never check how well it works before we do this. It's really hard to hold this mat up because my camera's poop. But so let's hold this up. I've got this resting on my bust,
Oh, okay.
Not my bust actually, my chest is a bit higher.
You've got a perky and a You've got a perky enough bust to actually just rest your mat on there. That's nice.
I haven't quite. There we go. So I'm going to do my thing in the middle.
My mat would be sliding down my chest right now because there's no way my boobs would hold it up.
They weren't on my. It wasn't on my boobs. Trust me. That's why my mat was bending. So right. What are you going to do with yours? So basically, I'm going to go to this side, and so if I can have my mat, I'm just going to measure 1/2 an inch from this side. So then I can draw this line.
Yeah.
Because I can rub these lines out in a minute, and then I'm going to draw down from these marks.
And you're going straight.
So that's going to be my tab, this middle bit. So I need to get rid of this and this.
Okay.
Which I can do with my scoreboard.
So you were saying 2.5. I'm just going to grab. Do you recognise the pencil?
Oh, yeah. I bet you Mandy recognises it as well.
Oh, it's poetic. Okay, so 2.5. Let's just bring that across. 2.5.
I have to get my head under the camera to see this.
There. And then you were saying...
Probably would have been better using scissors. Okay. See, this is why I think a die is better, because you get it. It's always nice and neat, isn't it? See, that's 2.5.
I don't think I'm going to have much.
You're not going to have much of a little bit.
I need a ruler.
Ali, Ula. Beg needs a ruler.
I don't need my scoreboard anymore, do I?
No, because if you're going to use scissors to cut it, whereas I scored mine, so I got a nice straight line.
Oh, okay.
Because 1, I'm not necessarily always that straight cutting, but 2, my scissors just aren't straight. So you can try and cut a straight line as much as you want. If you've got scissors that are not straight, you're never going to achieve it, are you?
No, that's exactly right.
It's like people that drive with a car that the tracking on the car's not right. You know, you have to kind of like compensate for your wonky scissors.
I don't think I've ever had a car that hasn't got tracking in there.
Hasn't got straight tracking.
Yeah.
I mean, as in the, where the tracking's off.
Yeah, where you would have to constantly turn the wheel.
Where you kind of like turning it slightly to make it go straight. Have you never had that?
No.
Lucky.
But then I've only been driving for how many years? 7 years. Not many long.
So how many cars have you owned?
2.
Oh, well, that's not many, is it? I mean, that's an honest amount, but, good, honest number, especially for the time you've been driving, but I've had loads. And the thing is, I like to round my corners as well.
I remember we were talking about names of cars on one of our lives, weren't we?
Did we?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Were we talking about names of cars? Mandy, were we talking about names of cars? I know that you've had names on your cars.
Oh, no, I've never put a name on my car, but I've given cars names.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has anybody else given a car a name?
So what's your current car name?
What have you all had for tea?
Yeah, she had to get in before me.
Let's get that one out of the way. Mum and I have already discussed what we were having for tea. I know that Mum's had chili, I think. Alice was my Mini Cooper. Alice Cooper.
That was it. See, I remember.
That wasn't I wasn't on that. You might have done the live.
How do I know that then, Mandy? Was that in a Zoom? Maybe. Now, so slow down. What? How?
Where? Why? What? So where are you up to? Oh, okay. So I'm rounding my corners.
Yep.
So I like having rounded corners.
Bring in my beautiful new tool.
Here's a little, because my tab's in the middle.
Yeah.
It's hard to round those corners.
Oh.
See, so your one that's right on the corner here on your tab, you'll be able to do. But when you get to the inside one, so I've got like a card that was a thank you card in an order that I placed, just like hanging around. So a nice bit of card. So what I did is, here's a tip.
You rounded that.
Yeah, I rounded the corner of that so that I can then lie it on my tab, draw around it like that. That's rubbish. You can't really see it on my camera. So I can draw around it with a pencil, and then I can cut nice rounded corners.
Yeah. Laura's dinner sounds absolutely amazing.
What's Laura had?
Yum.
I had chicken salad rolls. Far too hot to put oven on. Yeah. Chicken salad rolls sound amazing, Beck.
Oh, see, you know when you have you get one of those hot chickens from the supermarket and it just melt in your mouth, and then you put like it all together in a roll for just a simple yummy tastic dinner.
I don't think Laura had it hot though, because she was saying she had chicken salad rolls because it was too hot to have something hot.
She did. She had a hot chicken, so yay.
Oh, did she?
Good girl.
Oh, no, she's saying a hot chicken, but is she saying yes? She had hot chicken in her rolls. Come on, Laura, be specific.
Did you have hot chicken in your rolls?
We need to clear this. Beck, fancy asking her a question.
See, hot chicken from Asda.
Well, there you go.
Good girl.
Mom gets hot chicken from Asda. No, I don't know. Mom used to get hot chicken from Asda.
See, that's the kind of meal you dream of. Those ones.
Hot chicken. I still put mayonnaise on a hot chicken roll. Do you?
Me too, and butter.
And butter.
And butter. Because then it melts the butter, and then you put the salad on.
Am I right in saying Ingrid is Kitty?
Ingrid is not Kitty. Kitty is Kitty. So Ingrid's from Canada, and then we've got Ingrid. Then we've got Kitty, who's from Scotland.
Oh, I've totally mixed up there. I don't know why I thought that then.
All good.
Completely.
And I've got
a
mail on the way to both of them.
Oh, good for you. We don't know when they'll get it though, do you? Because of
no.
Stuff. Hey, Beck, look.
Oh, it's awesome.
So
did you use your first one to know where you were marking your tab?
I just knew that tab was 2.5 inches. So I went 2.5 inches along, made a mark, and then 2.5 inches again, and made another mark, and I knew that my tab would be next to where my first one was.
Yeah.
So I now could do another one if I wanted to, but
very good.
Becky.
Hey, morning.
Now it's the challenge of trying to decorate these and keeping them flat, putting goodies in.
So, question to Ingrid: what time is it in Canada? Because I know it's 8 p.m. in the UK, and then we have 5 a.m. here in Australia. When did you rub out your line? Have you already rubbed out your line?
Yep. I rubbed out my line. Probably cut some of my line off, actually. Yeah. Rubbed out. Why?
I feel like I'm majorly behind. You're decorating.
That's all right. Well, you said you might do some others, so I'm considering it, because I'm considering, although I would put them into an envelope this way, because like for everybody that's watching, I've made my file folders to go in a mail that I'm currently making for a pen pal. So I've got my envelope ready.
Do you know why,
And my
Laura?
file folder.
It's so that we can do a live at a decent time for you guys in the UK. And
5
I
a.m.
actually got up at 4 a.m. to be ready for the live. And it's because I'm nutty. My husband thinks I'm nuts.
You are nuts. Yeah, so look, they fit in a C5A5 envelope really well. So I want to try and keep it flat. So I know that they're boring and they can be quite easy, but for once. I know Ingrid. When I used to be on Instagram, isn't Ingrid the lady that does a lot of really cute memory dexes?
Amazingly cute memory dexes.
Yes, there you go. I knew I recognised her face.
She's got into making the most beautiful 3D like doodle-bug projects. You should see it. And there's you know the is it the Raskog carts? You know, the ones that have like the metal carts from IKEA that stand on their own and you put lots of goodies in them. Am I talking
the 3-tier things.
Yes, yeah, like it's called a Raskog. And
okay.
So she's made one out of paper.
Yes, the Raskog. Oh, you made one out of paper?
Yeah, Ingrid's made one out of paper and she's decorated it with like the doodlebug. I'll send you a picture later because it's so hard to.
It's cute. Because I saw Cheryl from is it CRG or something like that? Anyway, CRG Art Designs or something. Cheryl. I saw her do a Ferris wheel. She did a little Ferris wheel in her last video. So that was really cute and all out of paper, but that was all cut. I think it was all. I don't know if it was cut from a Cricut file or a die cut file, but
it was probably a Cricut file. Ingrid, do you use Cricut files for your 3D projects? Now, do I have my little scissors here? No, I think they're on the sofa because I was fussy cutting. Oh well.
Fussy cutting like it. Cotton picking, tooting. So what way around would you have your folders?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Well, do you know, like if someone was, would you decorate them so that someone could open them this way round, or would you decorate them so that someone opened them this way round?
Well, for me, it's gonna have to be this way round.
Yeah.
But for you, because you have no direction, you can go the other way around.
Yeah, because it feels. I kind of like it opening more like a book.
Yeah.
A book.
A book. A book.
It's a book loose about this. Yes. Right, so.
Do you remember that advert?
Yeah, and it was like was it a Scottish?
Yeah, Scottish man, and he had like a little moose on the wall behind him who would talk.
A little moose. Oh, and the moose said, "There's a moose."
Or did he say the moose was loose about this hoose?
Oh no.
Now, another question. I don't know. Yeah, it's only because of my stepdad.
I was question: because of Jackie.
Have you rounded the edges up here?
Yeah.
You have.
That's totally personal preference.
And have you rounded then the corners at the base as well?
I've rounded every corner there is. If you can find a corner, if you can see a corner, it's rounded. Come on, Beck. This is me you're talking to. Come
on. So Ingrid says she uses Cricut files. Oh, the face is 3D in freehand.
Which means that you could make one, Beck. Do you ever make any big projects like that, Beck, where you make like a whole...
No, because all of my projects I send in the mail, and there is no way I'm starting to have postage.
Oh gosh, yeah, I agree.
Like Rachel Lowe, she started doing 3D projects and actually selling them. And yeah, so I don't know how much postage she'd be putting on it because yowza.
Oh, what's that from? Yowza, yowza, yowza. Somebody
Is
knows.
there a
What's that
yowza thing? So Laura has let us know that that is the fruit pastels advert. I remember being a child and loving that advert. I think I used to
Oh, was it
dance
there's
whenever
juice loose about this loose? There's
was it
juice
juice loose
loose about this loose.
or was it a moose loose about this juice?
I have no idea, but I think I'm going to stick these circles down because I just think I'm going to go with it.
Oh, I'm so happy with my new tool. I don't have to get my envelope punch board out anymore just to round a freaking corner.
When did you get that?
I bought it for myself a couple of weeks ago.
But you
And I
still
just
can't get
love
the
it.
one on the edge of the thing, can you?
No, I did exactly what you suggested, and I rounded a scrap piece of card.
Yeah. Good girl. That's very pretty, Beck. Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
I don't mean you have to answer it. It's nothing to do with what we're doing now.
Oh.
I wondered how your garden journal's going. Is there anything in it?
You and I talked about this last time. No, there is absolutely nothing in it. Do you not remember me telling you that it's just a complete and utter? I've made it. I can show you.
Is that because there's nothing growing yet?
Yeah, I think so. I think I want to take pictures and put it in, but although I did have a picture of so yeah, I've made it. I've got the little elastic bits down the side. I've got white, but I bought pink, so I'm going to replace the white with the pink to match the colour.
I don't remember if you showed us the pages inside yet. I think we laminated.
All it is yeah, all it is just a sketch pad paper.
Did you sew it in?
No. They're in with the elastics.
Oh, so like you folded the paper over and slid it in, so you can pull it in and out, put photos on, decorate it.
Yep.
Awesome. Can I ask you another question?
Go for it.
It's a burning question. I bet you there's some other people that might want to know the answers to this. Are you ready?
Ready.
It's. I'll give you a clue. It's going to involve Wednesday. So how is your Wreck-It journal going on? Have you done any more in it?
No, I think I've given up on that series.
But are you still going to do stuff in it? As in, not necessarily film it, but are you still going to? Well, you nearly complete.
When I get the mojo to do stuff in it, like when you look through things like after having a break from them, and then you go, yeah, I'm really inspired to do that again now. I think that'll be when I pick it back up again. But yeah, I kind of. It was getting to the point where I was like, well, I have to do a page every week, and I don't want to do that. I want to just enjoy doing it rather than having to do something. And yeah, at the end there, I felt like I was making up what I was doing in it.
Just and I don't want to do that. Doing it so that you could get the video on time and.
Oh, it was Winegum's advert, 1993. Yeah, I saw that. How old would I have been in 1993? Oh, okay. I would have been 10.
Really old.
10. You would have been how old?
I have no idea. Shh.
Okay.
Teenager.
So Mandy, question, and Annie, do you think, and Ingrid, seeing that I'm just thinking for the
Laura 7. Oh, cute.
Oh, that is very cute. Did you get up in your lounge and dance to that music though, Laura? Like in the middle of like the floor? Seeing I'm just bopping around here. Question, does this count for more than words? Because it's like got scripty, wordy things on.
Hey?
Yeah, you wouldn't have a clue. You wouldn't have a clue then, because that's our challenge. Our mid-month challenge. Yeah.
Ingrid was 19. I think I was probably something like that, Ingrid. 1993. I'm going to have to work it out now. You carry on talking, Beck. I'll be back later.
Get the brain on it. Where's the brain? In the corner. Is he in the corner?
Dave, how old was I in 1993? 1993.
Yes, definitely.
Just get a calculator.
It's only because I was born in 1983 that I knew that I would have been 10. Oh, wow, Mandy. That's crazy.
Yes, I was 19, Ingrid. You were a gorgeous human in 1993, and you still are.
Annie. Yeah, you still are.
I was 19, Ingrid, same as you. Snapperoo. Which means Ingrid must be a 1974 baby. I really like how that parrot looks with that. But why would you put yes you can? Does it go better with your potential is endless? Yes you can.
Mandy added 3 years to her age. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Does anyone else? Laura, do you have that song stuck in your head?
Laura's just counted on her fingers.
Ooh. No, that's the wrong one.
I don't know how to decorate these though. I want to decorate them. Mine are a bit, yours isn't single-sided, is it? So you've got a head start. I need to put something in here.
So you're decorating the inside.
Yes, because I want to put some goodies inside. That's what I said we need to.
I was feeling that I'll probably sew mine like Vivian has previously.
Oh, you're going to make a pocket out of it?
Yeah. Just send it as it is and sew it up the sides.
Will you put a pocket on the front or something, like a vellum pocket? Or
maybe. What do you think? Probably. I don't know. Or would you just leave it as like a really simple, this is... Because that's what I think I've been leaning towards recently, is just sending the simplest of mails.
That's what I am. Yeah, that's why I kind of just wanted to do these, but keep them flat.
So, because if you use your machine and sew up the sides, you'd be able to just put a lovely envelope letter in there, a tea bag, and maybe just a couple of like a sticker sheet, and not have to go wild.
Not go wild, baby. Yeah, but I still kind of want to put a pocket to slide them in for mine, because I'm not going to sew them.
Okie dokie.
I do like your idea of sewing them.
I wonder whether I could get the machine going.
Got me wondering. Should we get our machines out?
Yeah.
What would you do? Would you do down the sides, down the bottom?
I don't know. I think I might just do the sides. Nothing else.
Or would you do like an L shape so that that bit could open and you could slide in?
Ooh. There's so many options. And I think I probably would use my gold thread.
Oh, I wish I had some gold thread in my machine, but I would use that now. But that would look nice.
So I'll decorate the front and then sew it off camera, because there's no way I'm getting my machine set up now.
I'll give you one guess what colour thread's in my machine.
Pink.
Yes.
Yes! Of course it's pink.
Pink, baby. Okay, then everybody who has a sewing machine, what colour do you have in your machine right now?
Right now.
It takes quite a while to change. It doesn't take too long to change the colours, but I haven't got lots of bobbins threaded with colour. Nice guess, Mandy.
I only have 3 bobbins, so I tend to use the same colours over and over.
So have you already got gold wound onto a bobbin then?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got to be a strong gold thread, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it breaks otherwise. It just yeah.
I might need to get me some gold thread. Does look good.
So Mandy has white in her sewing machine at the moment. Ingrid has white.
I mean, it is a good base colour because it pretty much goes with everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you have white. Mum was saying she was 37. 37. But when you think about the fact that I was 19 and Mum was 37.
Does everybody remember the advert? Like, obviously Ingrid wouldn't, because unless they did do it in Canada.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because we're very, very linked to, like, the UK are very linked to Canada.
Laura doesn't have a sewing machine. She can't even sew.
Oh, you would be able to, though, if you had a sewing machine, because it's literally just a straight line, and you just press your foot on the pedal. But mine doesn't have a pedal, and I love it because it means I can cross my legs when I'm sewing.
Well, how do you sew then?
Mine has a start and a stop button. And
no way.
Yeah, and it has
Don't you need both hands?
A dial with speed. No,
I would need both hands.
You press start and it goes dig, 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 and you press stop.
Yeah, but you have to take your hands off. It's going to keep going. So you have to take one hand off to press start and stop. Whereas when you've got a foot pedal, you can keep, you can start and stop, but you can use both hands to guide the. So how do you get yours so neat?
Well, it's lovely because it starts slow, and then because you've got this little dial that you can move on your machine to have speed or no speed, and so all you do is when you're running it through, and you don't have to have your hands on the project because it goes straight anyway. It doesn't move the thing around. You just press stop.
Yeah.
If you're going too fast, and then you can even reduce it down if you're coming to the corner of something and you need to turn around. You just reduce.
You're still taking your hands off to do that, Beck. You're missing the point. You're taking your hands off the project.
Does anyone ever else take their hands off the project?
Well,
I
think you need to have both hands on it to get a nice straight line, and I don't know. Maybe you've just got one of your hands is just really steady. You are Hawkeye after all. I mean, I use both hands and I still can't get a straight line.
I think it just does it straight for me.
Mandy uses one hand?
What? Yeah, she only uses one hand.
Could this be what my downfall is? Could it be that I'm only supposed to use one hand?
Yeah, you should have been all this time.
And I've been using two?
Yeah.
Sewing my thumbs together.
Yeah, putting them through the hoop.
So now I'll just carry on with this project, and
then she's getting her sewing machine out too.
No, I've just got my thumbs sewn together. How did you just do one hand? I'd be like that.
Oh, you're funny. As if your machine's going to take it off in a different direction on its own.
They do. Come on. Ingrid, back me up. It's the only other person here that said she's got a sewing machine. Ingrid, you have to back me up here. Do you use one hand or two hands? And if you were to let your project just go, would it just go me off to the side? Yes! Ingrid, you're the best grand. Two for one-handed, two for two-handed. Yes. I am sure the professional way is two hands. What are you doing, Mandy and Beck? What are
Do you know
doing?
what though? Sometimes there's even no hands on my sewing machine. If it's something just like a straight line, I'll just let it do it itself.
It would go off. Ingrid says the same. Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree. But yours and Mandy's is always so neat.
Yeah, I've got a really good machine. It was a birthday present. Yeah.
Okay, right. Everybody calm down.
Okay, we're calming down.
Next person that comes on here that's got a sewing machine needs to say one hand or two hands, and then that's the winner, right? Everybody that's on here at the moment knows this.
No. We're not doing that. If you're watching this video over, like if you're watching this live stream at another time, please leave in the comments whether you use one hand or two hands on your sewing machine and whether you have a sewing machine.
Yeah. Both. Yes.
and there is no winning.
Bethany. Hello, Bethany. Bethany, do you have a sewing machine?
She's going to try and convince you to say something.
Shh. Don't, Beth. Don't. No cheating.
Bethany, no cheating.
Hello, Bethany. Do you have a sewing machine? Please don't run away just because I'm asking you.
Because we're hounding you.
Thanks, Laura. But, come on, Laura. My daughter just got a sewing machine. Bethany, ask your daughter, does she sew with one hand or two hands?
And how old is she?
And I hasn't had the courage to even try it yet.
Oh.
As Ingrid's saying, if it's small, you might be okay with one hand. Ingrid, I had the smallest sewing machine ever. It was about this big, honestly.
But is she talking about the project or is she talking about the sewing machine? If it's a small project.
I don't know. Now we're talking about if it's a small one or a big one, and it could mean two things.
Oh, no, let's not go there.
And trust Roz to turn up just when this conversation goes that way. Hey, Roz.
Hi, Roz.
All right. Bethany, have you asked your daughter, or is it convenient?
She might be in bed.
English says regular size machine. Yeah, I think I've got. Mine's not. I had a small, then I got one slightly bigger than my small one, but it's still classed as a small. Laura
I can't even cope.
She hasn't tried the machine yet either. Well, you're no good, Bethany.
That's it. We don't know. We don't know.
Anybody got a neighbour with a sewing machine?
Let's pop next door. Let's just do it. I'll wake up my neighbour.
Roz, do you have a sewing machine?
Yes, Roz, do you?
Because we have a question to ask you.
Roz would have a sewing machine because she's got a craft room. Surely.
I'm not sure, I'm not sure I've heard Roz say she's got a sewing machine.
But then she said to me, or not to me, but she said the other day in her video that she had a shelf full of stuff that fell down.
No, she's got, oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
There's no, Roz has got a sewing machine. This is it. We're not getting that thing that's going to stop the tie break. Is that the right word? Tie break.
There is a tie break, but it's not the Olympics then.
Laura's going to go and ask her neighbours. Come on, read that out, Beck. Excuse me, do you use one hand or two? They'll be like, get out of my...
What exactly are we talking about here?
I'm talking about machine you use. Is it a little one or a big one? Do you use one hand or two?
Yeah.
I'm excited to sew my memory decks cards. Just got mine last week. Oh, see, now me and Ingrid. Now, if Ingrid means she got a sewing machine last week and not her memory decks cards, she surely didn't get them. Yeah. Then
she got it's a matching sewing machine to her Rascog as well, and it's just so cute.
Is it because if it's just probably about as small as mine then?
It's so cute. Like it's a matching color. The color is just amazing.
Is it sage green for any guess? Because you like green.
It's very close to sage green. It's so close to sage green. It's I'll show you this sort of that one there. Is that right, Ingrid? About that sort of color?
Did you say that green?
Yeah, very similar to that. Maybe just a little bit.
Because that's like the We Are. Is it the We Are Memory Keepers green? They do
Yeah.
Craft Elliot do a green one.
Yeah.
I had an old singer that was so. Oh, so Ingrid, you have sewn before. You're not a newbie. I was thinking you were going to be
upgrading.
So I was hopeless with a sewing machine, so got rid of mine. But so Ross, you did have a sewing machine.
Did have one.
Okay. Poised for the question.
But she's just admitted that she was hopeless.
Yes, but I still need to know.
Okay. All right.
Ross, did you use one hand to hold? Yes. See, Laura's giving you the question. Did you use one hand to hold the thing you were sewing? Sorry, off to the side because I'm not using two hands. Or did you use two hands? Did you use two? Did you have a pedal? You see, we need to know. Can you remember? Was it that far back? I can just imagine Ross saying cheeky sod. I don't mean that.
Yeah, was it that far back? How many years ago are we talking here, Em?
Oh, definitely two.
I had one when I was a child. I had one of those child ones.
Everybody, you read it here. Two hands.
There is still no outright winner here. We are not winning anything. Nobody wins anything.
No, okay. It's all fair in love and sewing.
And it's all preference, isn't it? It's all
but it would be interesting to see she's a two-hander.
She's just interesting
to see how many people comment later on in your comment stream.
Yes.
One hand or two hand.
You'll be checking it every day, won't you, Em?
No.
Just to.
I'll be very interested. Sorry. But if it ends, no, I better not say this because people might. You have to tell the truth. You have to say whether you're a one-hander or a two-hander. But if it turns out that there are more one-handers, rock, paper, two hands, pedal. If it turns out that there are more one-handers, I will sew a project. I will sew a project with one hand and film it.
Okay, cool.
If it turns out that it's two hands, what will you do, Beck?
Then I can video my one-handed technique. just to give everybody no, I wouldn't even be able to film it because
we could do a live and we could have a sew off.
A sew off.
Yeah, we can just get scraps of paper. We could get like a scrap of paper each, set our machines up, and then we both sew with one hand. Then we both sew with two hands. And we have to try.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny.
Oh, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hello, Beck. I need help with my sewing machine again, sadly. Joe, you have a sewing machine.
Yes, she does. She does.
How many hands?
I set it up for her last year.
But do you know how many hands Joe sews with? Does she push her project through with one hand? Or does she use two?
And Joe, why are you up so early? What on earth are you doing, woman? You should be asleep because you've had such a hard week of moving house.
How could she miss? She couldn't not watch your live, Beck. You haven't been on live for ages. So, are you decorating your folder.
Yeah. How are you doing yours at the moment?
I really want to put something inside them and keep it flat, like pockets to slide things in. Because I just think if someone pulls it out of an envelope, let's give you an example. So here's my envelope. If someone pulls it out, and then opens it, everything could fall out unless I put some pockets, is what I'm thinking. You're going to sew yours, so that's not so bad, is it? They pull it out. But I kind of wanted it so that minimal decoration, and they could then, if they wanted to take it apart, for example, they could use this bit of paper for anything, die cutting, scrap, etc. Same with this one. You see what I mean? You see what I see?
Yeah.
Went to bed early and wanted to hear your voice. Oh, sweet.
Very, very sweet.
Film and sew because she's a one-hander. She can, Laura. She can, you see, whereas I will probably end up sewing my hand. And I don't even know where my machine is at the moment. Yes, but Joe, you didn't say whether you sew your project with one hand or two hands.
Well, Joe's a newbie, so she probably would use two hands.
Oh, so you're saying it's a newbie thing?
Oh, well, of course, I started out with two hands.
But Ingrid said she's not a newbie.
She's not a newbie. And I really think it's to do with your machine. I really do.
You think I need a better machine? Yeah, I did. I mean, I have been. It was only 50 quid. My first one was something like £15.
Yeah.
Really, really tiny one that still works, but it does. The teeth come off the cog sometimes, and Dave has to unscrew it all and put it back right. That's at the loft, and then my new old machine was a demon. My old machine was a demon. A demon in a good way, Mum, or a bad way? Joe's abstaining. She still hasn't said whether she sews it.
She's probably fallen back asleep again.
Oh. Beck's a pro. Beck's a pro, that's what she's saying. She's had lots of one-hand practice.
Oh, Laura. Laura. Wrong.
Oh, it started on its own. Yes. Now, yeah, I remember you saying that, Mum. My mum had a sewing machine that it would just suddenly start up when they were in the room.
Nice.
No hands. Joe,
no hands these days. It's because she's not using it.
Okay. Yeah, but come on, Joe. You're just teasing us all now. Where in the days when you did do some sewing, was it one hand or two hand? Right.
Did you only just sew that one day though, Joe, when I set it up for you?
Pockets. Pockets is.
Oh, yes, there is a blue.
Pockets is. What do you think I should do in these pockets? Oh, I'll tell you what I could use.
Little mini envelopes?
No, what I could. That's really cute.
Do you remember your file folder that I made you?
Like this, with all the envelopes in and the sequins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And that was back at the start of COVID, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Was it all die cuts in there? Can't remember.
I could use these that my pen pal Taryn sent me. They are photo corners in different colours. So if I wanted to put a sticker sheet in or a letter, that should hold it in. Joe, has Joe told us yet? No hands.
No hands.
With sewing bit. That's what I mean. I did sew for a while, but I've done something to it and it jams. But whenever you sort it out for me, I'll be sewing two hands. Sorry. I love you, Beck. I don't want you to feel, and Mandy, I don't want you to feel like you're outcast. You are not. It's perfectly fine to sew with one hand. I don't understand it. I can't even conceive it. But
you will when you get a really awesome machine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but surely that, you know, that's like a cowboy. A cowboy can ride with one hand and go, yeehaw!
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But he's just showing off.
Right.
He could just sit there just as well with 2 hands.
When you get on
with 2 hands.
When you get on a horse for the first time, of course you're going to use 2 hands on the rein. But if you're a cowboy and you can do, okay, let's talk about driving. All right, let's go to driving. Do you have both your hands on the wheel at all times? Like unless you're changing gear.
I'm having to think about it. Do I have both my hands on the wheel? Most of the time I do.
Because I drive with one hand underneath my leg.
What? You drive with one hand under your leg?
Yeah.
So what happens when you need to whip it out quickly?
I whip it out quickly and change gear, and then if I'm going around a roundabout, I'll use 2 hands.
Well, I most of the time I use 2 hands, but I push back on the steering because it helps me sit up straighter, and sort of keeps your arms extended and whip it out. Both hands for driving for me, but my husband and daughter drive one-handed all the time, which worries me. Yeah, I think I probably did more when I was younger, but I'm more 2 hands now. But I lean my head on the side because I'm quite tall. I can lean my head above the window on the side of the car, kind of thing. So I'll drive sometimes, and I probably look to other people like I'm asleep, but I'm not. I'm just leaning my head on the side of the car.
Oh my gosh!
We've all got our things, haven't we?
We do. I'm
going to grab some of my new stickers now. Are you intrigued?
Oh, new stickers.
Got them from an Etsy shop.
Don't show Laura. She's a sticker addict.
Well, I know that Laura likes coffee, so she'll probably like them. I've got big A4 sheets of them, but...
Oh, Mandy, the challenge, the postage stamp challenge. Let's do it. Let's do it. Me and Mandy were talking about postage stamps the other day. Where were we? Was it just private message?
Are you having chats with other people while we're paying attention to your channel? How rude.
No. It's only because, sorry.
Joe got up early to watch.
Yes, she did. Extremely early. So it's just because I've just thought a postage stamp on this would look awesome. So it's reminded me of my conversation with Mandy from the other day.
Oh, about postage stamps.
So
using them more in collages and things.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jackie.
Brought out my pot of postage.
See, I thought if I stick these photo corners in here, they're probably quite easy to peel off and someone could still reuse the paper. And then when you pull that out of the envelope, yeah, and I do like that. Didn't fall out. Yeah.
So with the corners.
And then I've done yellow because it kind of goes with the yellow lollipops. This paper, in case anybody cannot see it, has lollipops. There we go. So these stickers are quite cute. They are.
Where did you get these?
But they are coffee cups.
Lizzie would love those, wouldn't she, Joe?
Yeah.
Where did you get these?
I think. Were they from this place?
Oh my goodness! How? If I just cover over that, look at that stamp.
Pretty.
But then look at my project. That is pretty close. Like you've got the gold, you've got the red flower,
Are you going to stick
Does
it
anyone
down?
else find that? Does anyone else find that a bit freaky?
Or that it looks pretty much the same?
Yeah, that it's like
No,
spot
it's
on.
not freaky. Mandy says it's perfect.
It is perfect. But then again, do you go a butterfly?
I wonder what you were going to say.
No.
It's really hard to decorate inside a file folder when it's blank. It looks a bit...
Joe's written, oh my God, she'd go nuts.
I'm trying to remember the store. Let me have a think. Oh, it's on the back of...
You'll have to send me the store. Send me the store so that...
A4 sheet.
Yeah, so that I can buy some for Lizzie, because she'll just...
You get them on A4. She does them on A4 sheets, and you get
Yeah.
2 in a pack. So
Yeah.
you get 2 sheets of this, all those stickers. I can't remember what price it was. Bugger. The name of her shop was on there, and I peeled it off so I could reuse this.
The plastic. I love it.
It's an Etsy shop. I've been supporting a lot of Etsy shops lately. This is another way of saying been buying a lot of stationery.
Yeah, so you shoot me a message once you see.
If anybody wants to know, they'll know eventually.
And then I'll buy some for Lizzie.
Well, I can send you some.
No. You don't need to send me any.
No, I meant send you some to send to Lizzie.
I know, but wouldn't it be nice if I supported the Etsy person as well?
On the front bit, the butterfly really pops. Washi tape it up, Em. Do you mean put some washi tape
the
inside,
butterfly.
Laura? I could do some stamping. I've got some new stamps.
There's no way I could make them, Laura, unless I had that image.
Got this stamp set. So you can stamp onto the back of blank cards and make them look more like a postcard.
Oh, that's cute.
Because I've been getting quite a few cards that you think it's a postcard, you turn it over and it's blank. And then you get the stamps with it, and there's this fountain pen. Look, love this fountain pen.
That's beautiful.
Fountain pen stamping in here. See what it looks like. Let's do some stamping. I also got a gold ink, which looks quite nice when you stamp it behind the black. Washi tape inside for decoration. Okay, I might do that as well then. Probably best to do the washi tape first. Got.
I have so many postage stamps.
This washi set, a lot of you've probably seen it.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Because of the script.
Where's that from?
Nice. The washi tape shop. But the thing is, it's so hard you can't get them out. I
see them advertised all the time, but I don't know whether I would buy from them.
They're quick to deliver, and they are not. They're not bad price. But I think everything you can get from them, you can get from AliExpress.
Yeah.
Places like that. Let's do some washi taping. Just going to go with it. Stick some script along the bottom there. Has anybody been watching any good series lately?
I am watching The Spanish Princess, and I love it.
The Spanish Princess?
Yeah.
I know that the title's probably obvious, but what's it about?
Yeah, it's Catherine of Aragon. It's about her and her journey to become queen with Henry VIII.
Right, so it is based on history.
It is kind of based on history. Obviously, it's not accurate to the events that really truly happened. because it's just one of those drama things. But there you go. Joe's watched it. I knew she would have watched it. It's definitely Joe's kind of thing.
Is it Netflix?
Over here it's on Stan.
Oh, so it's an Australian. Never heard of Stan.
Oh yeah, I also did wonder whether you would have heard of Stan.
So that's an Australian.
I don't think it's an Australian show. I think it's got lots of British people in it.
Because I bet it's something my mum would watch if
Yeah,
it was...
that's what I'm saying, Annie. The journey that she takes to get to Henry. She starts with Arthur in the actual show. Yeah. So very, very interesting.
Have you seen it then, Mum?
Oh, I think your mum's correcting me, as in that she married Arthur first.
I just wonder if she's seen it as well. I've watched that. It's brilliant. Is it a series then? Several episodes?
Yes. You finished your Handmaid's Tale though, haven't you? You finished that?
There's a new series supposed to be coming out, so I'm looking forward to that because it's not, it hasn't concluded. But I've finished, I've watched the whole of Catnip right from the start.
What's Catnip?
On YouTube, Catnip.
Oh, the whole of her all of her.
I started right from when she started, and it was really good. It was like watching a series. So I just, she's really well documented, and what she shows you in her studio vlogs. It's really interesting to see how her business, progressed.
Has developed. Yeah.
Okay, let's do. Anyone else said any more Christmas films, Laura? I'd have thought you'd been watching Halloween films first.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Halloween. Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Halloween. Oh my gosh. Way too early.
Where shall I put the pen? I could do it. Oh, bugger. Maybe I have no choice then. Let's stick it here. Bit of gold first.
Now, do I get my die out?
And then...
Do I have that die? Hang on. Where would it be? Where would it be?
What are you looking for?
I've got some postage stamp dies recently.
Oh.
And I was just
stamps or dies?
like it's a die, but it's like postage stamp shape.
I just love this pen. And then when you put the gold behind it.
That's so pretty.
It's cute.
Because there's a Christmas movie channel on Sky. Oh my goodness.
Oh, as in like it's always on.
Yeah, like all the time. Okay, everyone, what is your favourite Christmas movie?
What's yours, Beth?
I love Polar Express.
Yeah, that is nice.
I love that one.
Dave would say Die Hard.
So would Charlie, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Your favourite Christmas movie?
I'm telling you now, Dave, it's not a Christmas movie.
Beck says it's not a Christmas movie. You don't want to get into that with Dave.
And I don't want to get into it with my husband either.
And does he agree it's a Christmas movie? Oh, we might have talked about that actually. Yeah, Charlie thinks it is.
See, a man of taste.
Dave said, "See, a man of taste."
It's like it was released at Christmas. It was set in Christmas.
It was released at Christmas. It was set in Christmas.
Did we talk about that when we were on our Boxing Day chat?
Yeah, I think we might have done.
Joe, I got the postage stamp dies from AliExpress. my usual. Yes. Yes.
Okay, what do you do? You've just got a blob there.
Let's see whether any of them fit.
Okay, so this is what I want to do then.
So I'll show you Joe's. So we've got tickets, like a ticket starting. Oh, look at Emma. And then we have squares and rectangles.
Yeah.
So hoping that one will go around there.
Some of my new notebooks from another Etsy shop.
Ooh, terrific!
Terrific ideas. It's cute. So
very cute. See, that's very Doodlebug, isn't it, Ingrid? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've got some Doodlebug stuff. Shall I show you?
You do?
Just some like enamel dotty kind of. I've got this one that Mandy gave me.
Oh, cute.
Which I absolutely love. Then I ended up buying that one. It's milk and cookies.
Yeah.
The enamel dots. And then finally.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're all like little enamel dots.
Yes.
Cute.
Very gorgeous.
So are you going to, what are you die cutting around to make it look like a stamp?
Well, it is a stamp. It's your stamp.
Oh, which one are you going to do? The blue bee? I love that bee.
I'm going to go the blue butterfly.
Yeah, because I'm going to say whoever gets that blue bee, doobie, I'll be well jealous. I love it.
So,
not in a nasty way. What am I doing now? Looking for those corners. They were here somewhere. So what's everybody up to this weekend? Is anybody going off anywhere? Or are you all just staying in and relaxing?
We're in lockdown.
So I know, so you can't go anywhere, but you still go to work?
Yeah. Yep. So can't go anywhere, but still go to work. So it's a mock down. That's what we're calling it.
A mock down.
A mock down.
So it's not really fully a lockdown.
Doesn't feel like it.
They're just making an excuse to keep you indoors.
Especially when they've got all the retail open.
Oh, so you can't even go around Joe's and help her with the sewing machine?
No, because there's no visitors. Not that I could at the moment, Joe, because she's moved away.
How far has she moved away?
She's gone to Wagga Wagga.
Wagga Wagga?
Wagga Wagga.
Wagga Wagga is Wagga Wagga.
So I think is it 5 hours, Joe?
Right, if we missed any chat,
what do we think?
Come to the coast, have a good time. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really good. I like the way that's perfect size as well.
Yeah. Well, I had to. It wasn't the perfect size because it didn't do the bottom edge. So what I did was
about you know your die cut's done your die cut's the perfect size to cut the stamp out, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, it didn't do the bottom edge, so I just ran it through again.
It looks like it has.
Yeah, so I ran it through again to do the bottom edge.
Oh, I'm with you. So you did it so far, turned it round.
So that's why there's a little tiny piece left on my thing because I had to turn it round to then do the bottom edge. Yeah.
Oh.
So it was almost the perfect size.
Right, now you are the host. This is your channel.
Yeah.
Should we have a little catch up on the chat?
What? Oh, let's do. Well, everyone's chatting to each other, aren't they?
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to tell you what to do, you know.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, Sarge. Yeah. All right, let's.
But you weren't being very
Okay,
Hawkeye, were you?
so this weekend, Jo is exploring her neighborhood. First up is the art gallery.
What kind of art?
Oh,
Oh, what's that?
Mandy's got Evie. Yay!
And taking her to what?
What tattoo did you get,
Llandrindod.
Laura?
Llandrindod. Well, Laura, is that Welsh?
Tattoo
Where Mandy's going?
Ladder, Welsh.
Llandrindod. Llandrindod. I don't know. I've been
5.5 hours away.
This time of year. 5.5 hours from 5.5 hours. She's moved away from you.
Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm quite happy
As
how
long
that's gone inside there now. Sorry,
As long
Steve,
as she's happy.
I think that's nice and simple. So you pull out a file folder.
Yep.
You've got
Open
a sneaky
it up.
peek at the washi there, and you go, ta-da!
Hello. Pretty.
You've got some papers and you've got some stickers.
I love the fact that you've managed to do all of that and I'm just still playing with one single embellishment on the front.
Right, I'm going to go.
I imagine this is what Mandy does when she does her clusters and her embellishments, is she literally just goes, right, I'm going to do that background and then I'm going to do that, and just take her time.
Yeah.
Whereas this is why I don't do this, is because it just takes so long. So long.
Right,
It's
I'm going to go back in the chat because I need to. No, right hand on. What? Hang on a minute. We've missed quite a lot. Let's go back.
Have we missed loads?
Yeah, I'm going right back. Oh, Ingrid went. Bye, Ingrid. If in case you're watching, catch up later. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so she said it was fun, ladies, but my battery needs to charge. Take care. But mostly everybody else said goodbye. It's okay, but Ganga too. No, please talk. Right, both hands, yeah. Please stop. Please stop. I've had 3 kids, not got best bladder. That was Laura laughing. Jackie likes the coffee stickers.
Yes, it will be
obsessed with old postage stamps these days, loving adding them to everything. Andy said, yeah, get those stamps out. Yes, it was. I needed sorting out on Happy Mailers with profile. OMG, she'd go nuts. Oh, for the coffee stickers, that was it. Yeah, so we've been to that bit. Ross said, no, right hand on, right hand side of steering wheel, and thumb on left hand at bottom of the wheel. Oh,
okay. So you're like,
yeah. Dave just did the pose for me, so how did he even understand what I was saying? I didn't understand it, and I was reading it. So yeah. I can watch Christmas films. It's because there's a Christmas movie Sky Channel. Yeah, I used to watch them. I still love watching them. That's gorgeous. Loved it on my mail. That might have been the pen stamp, hopefully. 24/7 of Christmas films. Yeah. Where did you get the postage stamp die? You said that. Definitely has to be. Right, so Mrs. Station stuff. Laura says, definitely has to be The Grinch and Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, yeah, I did ask that, didn't I? Grinch.
Laura's never watched Die Hard movies. Then Mom said, come to the coast, have a good time. From Die Hard. I do love that. Jo, of course she did. They're very cute. Oh, I love different sizes. What is Jo talking about? Jo, what are you talking about?
Different sizes.
And Laura says,
oh, she's talking about the postage dies.
Oh, okay. Doodlebug slush, it is, but they are quite expensive. Not the really
expensive.
little ones, but when you start getting a bit bigger. Laura says she's staying in, avoiding the heat. Joe, I'm explaining the new neighbourhood. Oh, exploring the new neighbourhood. First up will be the art gallery. That'd be nice. I do miss a good art gallery. Also had
I love the fact that you're narrating the whole text to us.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Am I allowed? Honestly.
A bit too late now.
Sorry. And Laura said also had tattoo on foot yesterday, so can't walk as it's swollen.
What's the tattoo? I need to know.
I hope it's
Is it Disney? It has to be Disney.
You think?
Yeah.
Collecting Evie tomorrow and then taking her to the falls, Josie. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, here we go. I'd be happy to be in lockdown if I lived where you live, Beck. Mum said, have a great time, Mandy. Mandy said, that's worked well, Beck. Laugh out loud. Your plate looks like mine.
Oh, the plate for the
with all the scratches on and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine's terrible as well. Does anybody else find that sometimes you get an imprint of the scratches on the paper?
Yes.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Very.
Because sometimes I'll put 2 bits of paper through if I'm lazy, because you can cut two out, at the same time.
Yeah.
Your dies are quite sharp. But I tend to find then that the middle one's okay and the bottom one is even worse, with like the marks off my die cut plates.
Yeah, because it's getting pressed against the plate more, so it's picking up.
Compare our plates.
Effectively, you're embossing your paper when you're rolling through multiple.
Yeah, Joe says yes, very annoying. Laura says it's Mickey Mouse heads with Owen's name in the middle.
Oh, beautiful.
Now Beck's going to start singing. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck.
And Laura was telling us how to say that place name.
With rolling our L's.
Yeah. That's not how you roll your L's, is it?
What's for breakfast, Joe?
Oops. It'll be a long trip to Cloera this year. Cloera.
Okay, let's try that.
Oh, Mandy keeps 1 plate for the top and 1 for the bottom.
Yep, that's the same as me, Mandy.
All the patterns end up on the back. I don't understand.
So you'll see that's my clear plate that goes on the top, and that one always goes on the bottom.
But do you still get the ridges?
No, not really.
I don't understand.
Unless you do what you do of running lots and lots of paper through and basically embossing your paper with the ridges.
So
she hasn't been to the supermarket yet. So is this whole weekend going to be unpacking, Joe? Sorry, what's your question? Your Castellan.
No, that's purring again. I'm confused. So I've got my 2 plates.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend this is the one you're telling me to use for the top. This is the one for the bottom.
Mm. I always cut.
You're saying you always put them in the same way?
Yeah, I always cut into one of them.
So this one will always have the die cut with the sharp bits that go through the paper going down onto it.
Yeah.
And this one always goes onto the top flat bit.
Yeah.
But
so you'd always
make any difference, does it? Because
you'd get the imprints on the bottom of your die cut and not on the top. Does that make sense, eh?
That does make sense, but I'm not sure I'm getting marks off the top plate. I think it's all going on the bottom and it shows through. I'll have to try it. Thank you very much, ladies.
I'll have to buy you some new plates.
No, you won't. No, you will not, Beck Pooh. I can get myself some plates. I actually need some new plates in the kitchen. I think every single one is chipped now.
We've got chips on all of ours now.
Have you? Apparently it's unhealthy.
It's very unhealthy.
Bacteria grows in the chips.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, yes, we're living on takeaway. That's quite apt considering what we were just talking about. All Joe's plates chipped as well. Asda have got some nice Disney plates, Flora says.
Yay.
Right. So you're done decorating. I'm not going to fill this other one, but I've filled this one, and I quite like the fact that this was blank, and I've managed to give it some decoration, and it's all staying in there, and it should go really nice and flat. I mean, look how flat that is.
Yeah.
It's a wafer thin. Look at that. Oh, disappears. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing yours when you've sewn it. So I'm guessing will you put a picture up on Instagram?
I probably will.
But
I'll send you one as well.
Yeah. Thank you. I think yours is gorgeous. I love that cluster. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I just don't think it's finished. It's not like other people's clusters. This is what I can't do.
Lovely. You'll go away and come back to it later.
It's too clean and simple, and I don't like it.
No, but that's nice. I like it. Can you send that to me then, please?
Well, seeing as it's a Happy Mailers challenge, I have to, unfortunately, seeing as it's my stipulation, to send to somebody in the Happy Mailers group.
Does that mean I can send mine to someone in the Happy Mailers group? Oh no, not Happy Mailers group. Do you mean the people that are watching?
No. The Happy Mailers group has the challenge, the mid-month challenge of more than words at the moment. And yeah,
So if anybody would like to guess a number between 1 and 40, not yet though.
She's giving hers away.
I'll post mine to the winner if anybody would like it. There's a few sheets of this terrific ideas paper, some coffee stickers, and then you could take these off and use the lollipop paper or just throw it away. It's up to you. But it was very, very light. It's up to you.
I like that idea.
Shall I pick a number back? I'll go in the private chat and put a number in.
Oh, she's going in private chat.
There we go.
Okay, that's a good number. So, what's the range that they have to guess?
Between 1 and 40.
Okay, ladies, start guessing between 1 and 40 if you would like to win the beautiful file folder from M. And unfortunately, I'm not giving mine away because I'm so far behind on my challenges and my my Happy Mail.
But you don't.
So sorry, girls.
You don't have to put a number if just out of sympathy. Do not worry.
I will
possibly
I
put
could
something
make somebody
else in
another one. Oh. Keep guessing, girls. Keep guessing. Okay, so I like the idea of Mandy's idea of having some stitch detail on my duber, but unfortunately I've already stuck it all down. Maybe what I could do is do one of those. What do they do it? They do like the folded.
Joe!
Yay, Joe! Woohoo!
Sorry, Beck.
Just
Joe!
shouting out my ear.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm thinking I might just do one of those and sew it and then slide it under.
I love it as it is, but sure.
I know. I do.
Will you be able to email me Joe's address and then I can?
I have her new PO box address because she gave it to us this weekend. This week on the sister group. So yes,
if Joe's okay with that, then I'll pop it in the post.
Fantastic.
Yay! Well done,
Joe.
Yay! Good guess.
I can't wait to see you, Joe, in September. Lots and lots of hugs coming your way.
Right, are we ending?
Is that how people do it? They fold it and.
Oh, I see what you're going to do. And then you're going to sew.
Then they sew along it. Do they?
I think they kind of. Do they rip it and tear it a bit more and make it a bit more of a messy ruffle?
Yeah, I don't know. And then what do they do?
Material. Can you use ribbon? Could you do a ribbon ruffle?
Oh, now you're getting a bit too technical for me.
You've got that lovely pale blue ribbon that I like. I'm not sure where you got it from.
Oh, satin seam binding.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
That
could put
would
that
be
behind that crinkle and then sew it.
Yeah, that would be a Mary favourite if I was to do satin seam binding.
Right then. So I should get that off in the post to Joe. Thank you
Fantastic.
for letting me join you on your channel.
Ah, thank you. Anytime. Well, we look forward to seeing more videos from you.
No.
Just even short ones, like little 5-minute ones.
But maybe next time, if I am able to join you on a live, we'll probably do a project that's a little bit more detailed. I just fancy an easy one.
An easy one. I think because we were chatting so much, and that's what I fancied this week. Is I've had a hard week at work, so I fancied just a chat, something simple. And that's why something that we've probably ignored the chat on the side because we've been chatting ourselves. I like that, Joe. Yeah, adding a piece of fabric. I'll have to see if I have any stash of fabric that I can add, and then I might just sew that and put it in as a goodie, as like more than words.
Nuvo drops.
Yeah, Nuvo drops, enamel dots. Seeing as you've got the doodlebug addiction now, you'll have to ignore what's coming to you in the mail.
Why?
Because it's not doodlebug, but it's
Oh, it's not a doodlebug addiction. There were just a few things that I thought were cute. I don't like, I wouldn't want to get all of it. It is
okay.
It's not all totally my thing, but it's like I think there are a lot of us, we like a bit of different things, don't we? We like there are even some bits of Tim Holtz that I don't mind.
Yeah, like Tim Holtz, sometimes I hate all his bugs and his skulls and things like that, but he does some nice flowers, botanicals. So
yeah, and but there's there's loads of collections, even like I even look sometimes and you see some of the collections that are for like baby boys and baby girls, and some of the patterns are gorgeous. There's some lovely pastel-y patterns, and I think, I wouldn't want all the other bits because there's like flying storks with babies hanging from their mouths and and all of that kind of business, or dummies and things like that. But there are some just plain patterns that are really nice, and you think, every collection's got something in for someone, I think. Most. Yeah. But yeah, so like Doodlebug, they were just that's what I've been doing lately, is just picking, what's the word when you selectively pick? Cherry picking. I've been cherry picking bits and bobs that have been on sale and things out of that I've seen on different places, of just things I actually really like myself, which you probably guess most of it's got a pink theme.
Yeah, I do that, do cherry picking.
Yeah.
I like it. The two-hander showing off the ribbon ruffle skills.
I tell you what, Laura, I like your icon, the pink heart.
Oh, now I have to see it again. Oh,
it's nice when you do that up close. Yeah. Right. Well, I shall have to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for letting me have been on your live, and thank you to everybody else. Lovely to chat.
Thank
you.
Really nice. Yeah. Thank you to everyone for joining, and I'm off for some breakfast.
Enjoy, Beck. I hope you and Joe aren't too tired.
Yeah, and have a good night, everyone over in the UK.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. If I can end the broadcast. Bye.